Yo, this is gonna be untraditional from most podcasts. It's just I just want to debate. So I have Arjun and Henry here. You know, the BBB squad team. Why not? You want to do now recording? So we're just gonna talk about the end of the basketball season. Let's start with all NBA list. Pull up your phones.
Who would like to start?
I
want to start.
We put it before. First, give your first team guards.
All right, I got Amir Coffey and Reggie
No,
Jackson.
stop trolling.
Okay, I got John Devin Booker.
Ooh, I got Luka and Book.
I got Luka and Ja. So.
Ooh, wow.
Okay, so why do you have Ja over Book?
I don't really know. It's just kind of like I had a good feeling about it.
You had a good feeling about Ja over Book.
Yeah,
That's all.
I really thought about it. I really thought about it hard,
And you're just like Ja, just because.
Well, I didn't really prepare any arguments. I was just gonna read my list and talk about it. But
I mean, you gotta think about it to make the list. You're like naturally making arguments about certain players.
Okay, but I made this list in like 10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
Let me think about it though. I'll tell you why.
I'll give my reasoning about Book over Ja, and you could give yours next. Book, the Suns are a better team this year. First of all, I felt wrong having them as the best team in the league, but not having them have a first team All NBA player. And it's not going to be CP. Book is clearly the best player. Even when CP's been out, he's been averaging like 33 and something. He's been playing point guard and averaging 33 and playmaking, and the Suns are still winning. Like, Book to me clears Ja by a little. And I showed you my list and everything. I think Book is the best shooting guard in the league. I know Mr. PG fan won't like that, but
that's fair to say. But
Book,
I got PG over him.
Okay, Book, the way he's been playing this year, it's been showing a little more in media as people have been talking about it and more of him in MVP discussions. But in my opinion, he's had a better year than like Tatum and shit. He's had a fantastic year, just from an individual standpoint and from a team standpoint. You could talk why you put Book.
Every reason that you said it.
Wait, did you say Ja and Book?
I said Ja and Book. I didn't have Luka over Ja.
Okay, so why did you have Luka over?
Ja over Luka.
Yeah, sorry, Ja over Luka.
Dude, he's been great.
Yeah, I mean, but like Luka's been great. So why did you have him greater?
Because I know like the argument about Ja's impact, how they play better without him, but it's like
I don't use that argument.
That's a dumb argument.
Terrible argument.
That's a stupid argument. And when they play with him, they're just such like a complete team. I guess Luka, you could say that the Mavs are nothing without him. I don't even know. It's kind of a toss-up between the two. You can't there's like an argument for both sides.
Wait, who? Booker and Luka?
Luka and Ja.
Yeah, you picked Luka too. So if you want to hop in your reasoning for Luka over him. Wait, but you picked Ja too. Okay.
I did. Okay, I can kind of explain why I put Ja.
Yeah, why? Explain why you put Ja, and then explain why you have Luka first team as well, and I'll give my reasoning.
Okay. I think I'm biased towards point guards typically when I'm making these kind of lists, because with Ja, I mean, obviously I got Booker second team, obviously, so just yeah,
That's.
But the way I see it is, I feel like Ja it's close, but I want to say Ja's doing more for his team and the team's success. And the reason I say is because he's the point guard. He's like doing more playmaking, and he has to take on scoring roles as well. And I feel like, as good as the Grizzlies are, I feel like most of the reason they're winning is because of Ja. And with the Suns, I think you could not replace Booker, but I think it's like more of a team success with the Suns. What I see with the Suns is it's more of a team success. It's the coaching, it's Chris Paul's leadership, it's a lot of things working together. And Booker is definitely a big part of it. But I think when it comes to the Grizzlies, that system doesn't really work without having Ja. I know that they've had success.
Yeah, you saw my smile after you said that.
I know they've had success without him, but I mean, if you see him when he's on the court too, it's like it's
another level.
Yeah, it's another level.
See, I'm fine with that argument, but to me, both of them play team systems, so I kind of took it for a 1-for-1 comparison, because like I hate that argument. The Grizzlies are 22-2 after Ja, but it's shown that the Grizzlies like play team basketball. Dylan Brooks is fire, Desmond Bane is fire, Steven Adams is good. But even without all those people, they went in yesterday with their only starter being Dylan Brooks and beat the Suns. They fucked them up. And like that could be the argument for the Grizzlies actually be a better team than the Suns. But
what does it say about Booker though if he can't, beat a very heavily crippled Memphis team?
See, it's the end of the season game, so I'm not going to take it that critically, but I'm just saying that it does show that the Grizzlies are a team, like they're a team as well.
Okay, sure, but still, you can only look at this game one way or the other. I mean, you can like look at it from multiple perspectives, but you can't say it's one thing and then like take it as the other for the opposite team. You know what I mean?
No, I'm just saying like it shows something for the Grizzlies.
And I'm saying it also shows something for the Suns too.
So are you saying the Suns are mid?
No, what are you talking about? No.
That's a different conversation.
That's a different conversation. And, anyway, I'm just saying, I think teams rally behind a dynamic point guard that can really, like, I think it's also stuff that you don't see on the court, too. Like, if we're talking about, like, what Chris Paul brought to the Suns, I want to talk about what's Ja bringing to the locker room for Memphis and stuff like that.
Okay, I'm cool with that. So my argument for Luka, because you said you didn't have Luka, right?
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay, Luka, like his team sucks. We're gonna be honest. Like the team around the Mavericks was doo-doo, and he's like carrying them to. They're the third seed right now. They're
but
above
the West
Warriors.
is really free though. That's the thing.
I mean, you could say that about the East too.
No, you can't.
Yeah, like the top 6 seeds are so fluid in the East.
But that doesn't mean
mean it's free.
What does free mean?
It means it's competitive.
There's 2 teams that are like solid in the West.
Oh,
and then everybody else sucks.
Okay, got you. But I still think the Mavericks, it's like extremely impressive. If you look at their overall record and the way they played, it's not like a good team. And the fact that the second best player is Spencer Dinwiddie, arguably, Jalen Brunson's probably better, but Spencer Dinwiddie is like their really second option. It's like really impressive for Luka. By the way, I was on my Porzingis' trash shit, even when I had him on my fantasy team. Dude, when that trade first went down, I was kind of pissed because I didn't know why they threw a first round in there for Spencer Dinwiddie. I thought that was a mid-trade, but it's kind of working out. And, like, the Mavericks, even though they're not, like, serious contenders, do you guys think the Mavericks could, like...
No.
I think they could get to the second round.
Okay, no, they could be at the second round.
They're going to beat the 6th seed, yes.
They're
whoever
top
the
seed.
6th seed becomes, but...
Isn't that what's
no,
going to be Nuggets?
Like, what, do you think they could...
Timberwolves.
You think they could win the West at all? Do they have a chance?
No, not at all. They don't have a chance.
Okay, besides that...
I think Nuggets have a better chance of winning the West than
They're just like... If you shut down Luka, then you shut down the Mavericks.
I think there were 4 guards this year that were arguably like all NBA first team. And the one that we haven't talked about is Steph. So did you guys put any consideration to him having in your first team? Because I actually did.
I didn't.
I thought about it, and I made my choice.
I was flip-flopping between him and Book, honestly.
I was flip-flopping between Ja and Luka.
Okay.
Booker, in my opinion, is the best guard in the league.
Okay, let's go on to front court. We'll talk about Mr. Curry later.
I think we all have the same 3 front court.
Yeah.
Giannis, Joel, and Jokic.
Yeah, that's undeniable. Well, you want to have the MVP conversation right now? You said you had Embiid over Jokic.
And
it should be
not
Jokic.
even close.
It should be Jokic.
I've been thinking. Okay, I think it should be Jokic too. I mean, I know what I said in there, but I'm just saying what I think it should be is not what I think it will be. You know what I mean?
So you think it will be Embiid?
I think it will be Embiid.
No, they had the votes come back in like or like of the people they polled the people that like had a say in the votes and like 60% said Jokic.
Yeah, 2/3 of the votes had him first in the list, which is different than just like having him. Mm-hmm. It's like undeniably having him because there's going to be some with Giannis.
Jokic is going to win the MVP.
Yeah. My question though is if KD didn't get injured, let's say he hypothetically played like every game except like 5 games this season, would he not make first team?
I think he'd make first team
over.
Shit.
Because like the thing is, I think Giannis is the best player in the league. I really think that. You see my tweet? I think Giannis is the best player in the league. I think no matter what, I would feel it's disrespectful to take Giannis off the first team. Mm-hmm. And then Embiid and Jokic are the top 2 MVP candidates.
No, yeah, KD's not as good as Giannis now.
Yeah, but do you think KD would be first team if he played the whole year?
He wouldn't pass anybody on
unless
first team.
I mean
so he wouldn't.
KD was showing like signs of like really coming back strong. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like he'd have to be like head and shoulders above how he was playing last year too.
Yeah. Okay, so second team guards go around the table. Everyone has
everybody has Steph in their second team, right?
Steph
and Booker, yeah.
Okay. Nobody has Steph third team.
No.
Okay.
Their team was hard.
Is there any real argument to make out of this?
I don't think so.
Just Steph. It's just
Let's get to the forwards though, because
Low key, though.
we have parity in the forwards now.
Yeah, we definitely have parity because you're looking at my phone right now.
Yeah.
But Steph, low-key, that's why I was saying these guards were so fluid to me. I was like thinking I could have taken Donovan Mitchell over Steph.
Mm-hmm.
And I still think Steph's the top 5 player in the league.
I don't think Steph can be passed by Donovan. Donovan Mitchell had a really good month in December, but
I feel like
Steph had
we,
just like the better year overall.
we kind of just like overlooked Donovan Mitchell though. Like every year,
You have him in your second team or third team, though, right?
yeah, but like Donovan Mitchell, like he averages close to 30 on one of the best teams in the West, like this year and last year. I think
What's
they
he
They're not.
Wait,
They're
what's he
the
averaging right
sixth. Wait, they're the sixth seed.
They are. I thought they're
No,
fifth
they're
seed.
fifth.
Oh, fifth seed.
Yeah.
They lost like 6 in a row. They're not that
They
good.
did. They did. I think Don makes that team a contender.
They have the
still,
same issues as last year. I don't know who brought this
He's
up,
averaging 26.
but they have the same issues as last year.
Well, I mean, Jingles is gone now. Don't
He's not
laugh.
solving. He's not
Jingles,
solving
He
that.
didn't really
though.
change like a lot.
Jingles was a
Jingles
large part of that
Jingles
team.
is a-
Jingles was
but
a large
Jingles is
part of that team.
literally
He's part
a
of the
part
culture.
of like the issue with them.
Really?
What do you
That they
mean?
get really hot from 3 and then they get really cold from
Yeah,
3.
that is true. They're kind of like the 2018 Rockets, except they're less
They
heliocentric.
just fill their team up with streaky shooters. Stuff. Someone's doing shit. They just
And they
I don't
still have a
know.
lack of perimeter defense.
Are you guys giving up on Nikhil Alexander-Walker? That's a separate point.
I don't think I ever
People he was
was high on him.
he was like the second favorite from most improved player this year, which is ironic because it was him and Michael Porter Jr.
I was never high on him.
I was sort of high on him, but I had my Pelicans bias. I thought he was okay. Like I thought he could come in and be like eventually
He
like
fucks
a
the
Lou
Clippers
Williams.
up every time he plays against the
I
Clippers.
thought he was solid, but I never really thought he was gonna like become anything.
That's true.
It's yet to see.
Okay, we're gonna go into front court, and this guy I really wanted to take him out of my second team. Honestly, DeRozan. I really didn't feel like I should have him on my second team.
Yeah,
I
disagree
wanted
with
LeBron.
that.
I wanted LeBron over him.
I have KD and LeBron as my forwards.
I got KD and Bron.
Okay, well it's front court total, so I have DeRozan, Tatum, and Gobert.
Ooh.
Oh, no cat,
No cat.
I put Cat as my center.
dude.
for
Go!
the
Oh
second
my
team.
goodness. Well, okay.
Okay, so
We get
go
to-
for your full list
How
because
is-
you gave two.
How
You
is
gave two.
how is LeBron at a lower spot than DeRozan?
Can you finish?
that's-
Can you
that's
just finish your
crazy.
front court before you?
I said KD, LeBron, and Cat.
Oh, what was
I
yours?
said the same exact.
You had Kaylee and LeBron cat.
Yeah.
Okay, my arguments. I'll go Tatum first because that's the easiest
I
one.
Argue
Cat-
DeRozan first. Argue
Okay,
DeRozan.
Let
No.
me tell you this. I put Cat above Tatum, and you know how much I love Tatum.
Yeah, but
I put Cat over Tatum.
I'm going Tatum first. Tatum to me, just purely off the second half of the season, one thing, he's played more games than both LeBron and KD.
Mhm.
And I just feel, I felt weird putting Cat on second team. Honestly, I don't think Cat should be above Tatum.
Okay.
First of all,
That's
that's
okay.
not
That's
the,
your
they
opinion,
don't
but
play
tell
the
me
same.
why.
They don't play the same position.
Yeah, but
I know, but
we
we're
switched it
just
to all
talking
front
about- we're
court. We
talking
switched,
about
so
front
we could
court
put
in
three.
specific.
We could put 3 forwards on one
Yeah,
team if we
exactly.
really
Okay.
want to.
I
But
had no centers before I moved Cat up there. Anyway.
But okay, so Tatum, they're arguably the best team in the East, and he's been the biggest part of that. And to me, like I had no other Celtics even considered for all NBA teams, so I feel like I was obliged to put one higher. But also Tatum is just like a killer. Like motherfuckers having if we were having Devin Booker in conversations for the first team,
But we're talking
we
about
should
like
have
individual players. It's not like the MVP race. We're talking about like seeding of the team.
Yeah, but I think that's still seeding in a team takes a large part for me. Like how much wins you actually get through a season. But Tatum, like if we have Booker first team, and you know how much I love Book, why can't Tatum be second team?
Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say I love Tatum, right? But I'm also looking at this realistically. He wasn't doing very hot that first.
He had a
First
really
half.
shitty first.
But then we
half.
could also say that KD and LeBron missed those games.
No,
that he
but
played terrible.
LeBron's played like 50-something games. It's not like that big of a
Yeah.
deal.
I'm saying Tatum.
And I wouldn't say it's Tatum's fault.
Tatum
also.
was not. It wasn't his fault, but he still wasn't playing very good. It was just the way that the team wasn't really connecting and like the. I mean, you saw the shift post All-Star break, right?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that the way Tatum was playing in the first half was not good at all. The
See,
way that
I
he was
would-
playing in the second,
I would say that Tatum was playing fine first half. They were just losing games. But he was averaging like 25. We're not going to act like 25 is
His efficiency
bad.
wasn't like
the efficiency
incredible.
was not great, and like he wasn't getting them off of like.
His efficiency's not that great right now.
It's not.
He's just scoring more points and got a little more percentage. There's
You looked
nothing.
at
It's still Tatum.
His turnover numbers in the first half were pretty high too.
That's true. I feel like we looked down on Tatum though more because there was a bunch of game winners that he missed, and there was a lot of games that he blew, like that Chicago Bulls one where they were up 20 and then fucked it up.
Not his fault. Not his fault. I'm not saying his not failures. His shortcomings in the first half were not his fault, but they still reflect poorly on him in general. And so I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to really go into that.
I would argue.
Can I?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Second half of the season has been insane. He's been playing at arguably like top tier second team or first team borderline. But because of that half, it kind of cancels out in a way, or it just like brings him down like towards the middle, and so that's why I'm putting him third.
See, until you said the center thing though, I had Tatum on my first team. Until you said the center thing where I put Embiid and Jokic on the first team. Fascinating. But Tatum, okay, so in my opinion, just talk about the Celtics. I think the shift to me was Marcus Smart more than anything. I think Tatum was like, he got a little bit better. Marcus Smart was the shift in the Celtics in my opinion, but that's a separate conversation. Time for, do you want me to go deep into Gobert? Because I think Gobert just
want to say, no. I don't understand how LeBron can't be second team for you though.
It wins. It's mainly wins, honestly. I know, like you
DeRozan
has
not been like great, like consistently.
That doesn't matter for wins. I just told you who's wins.
But I'm saying like second team, I'm saying like as a player.
To me, like
if you're talking about wins, why put KD so high? You know what I'm saying? Because like.
I didn't put him high. I put him on 13.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
See, like in my head, like I don't remember ever a time where I like predicted someone outside of AD with the Pelicans. I don't think I've ever like in my mind put someone that was on a losing team in the All NBA or like high in the All NBA. When Bradley Beal was having his crazy season, I was like straight up like I don't think Bradley Beal is that good. I don't have him on my All NBA. It just matters a lot to me. In my opinion, like I understand that LeBron to me is a top 5 player in basketball. Mm-hmm. It's just that I have a trouble putting him in the All NBA. And I have a trouble putting him in MVP conversations because the Lakers suck. Mm-hmm.
Okay, can we talk about Gobert versus Cat?
Okay, yeah, again, more wins. Dude, but also Gobert. No, dude, analytically, Gobert is the best analytical rim protector in the modern NBA.
Okay, right, but. I mean, you see
Cat's the best big man shooter of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't think that in like a shooting era that's somewhat important? Also, Cat's like the best player on his team. Gobert is like not.
Yeah, I know. Which I would normally have Don over Gobert, like in a second team position, but again, positions. Just position wise, I gotta fill out center. Actually, now that you said the center thing, low-key, I might put LeBron second team instead of Gobert. And have Gobert and Towns third team. Because I don't even feel that strong about Gobert. I just think I have Gobert over Towns.
Okay.
This is the inner bias.
I'm just saying.
Inner bias? I don't like Gobert. I dislike Gobert, in fact.
You dislike Cat.
I don't dislike Cat. I'm okay with Cat. I just think D'Angelo Russell's really good. Just saying that. No, I'm trolling. But like, I don't dislike Cat. I just value the defense of Gobert more than the offense of Cat.
Well, I'm just saying, like, every team has figured out how to,
don't say that.
the Gobert problem at the rim. Like, you just
no, because he's still fucking people up. He's still going to win Defensive Player of the Year. If that were true, and they were like, "Oh, the Clippers figured it out. Let's just put Terrence Mann in the corner," then Gobert wouldn't be playing. If there was a simple solution to it, then everyone would do the solution. And it's not been working.
Right.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, it didn't.
No,
he hasn't worked in the playoffs. He hasn't worked in the last year or the year before. You know what I mean? Like,
the reason he didn't work in the playoffs is because the Jazz couldn't play perimeter defense.
Yeah, I hate that it's blamed on Gobert. Like Gobert, like I'm fine. I don't think Gobert is a good player. Honestly, like I don't have him high on 25.
It's like the Jazz's. I think the Jazz might be too reliant on his defense. Like
why isn't he all NBA?
But the thing is, he gets like when teams play small ball against him, he still doesn't like score big numbers.
Can I ask? Did you guys have him on your third team at least?
Yeah.
Okay. Because low-key, it was a toss-up between Bam, Towns, and Cat to me. Mm-hmm. But I took Gobert over those two, and I took Cat over Bam.
Bam.
No, because of the injury. He had that finger thing.
Yeah.
So if Bam played the whole year, I might have him my second team, honestly.
I might have had Bam over Gobert.
I used injuries to bail myself out of the tricky picks.
I used injuries and seeding.
So do we want to move on from this?
DeRozan.
No, start with
Wins.
the guards. Start with the guards.
No, I had DeRozan on my second team. Didn't you
Oh,
want to talk about
my
that?
God.
I had DeRozan on my second team.
Talk about it.
Bulls had a good season, and he's like in the
But they
season
fell
actually
off.
played. Yeah, but they're falling off. But like,
They're on,
if
like,
we're
a
taking the whole
Huge
season,
bad record.
okay, well the Lakers are falling off right now.
Lakers
But
have been falling
LeBron
off
is
all season.
LeBron.
Yeah, but DeRozan is all right. Like DeRozan has actually statistically, he just had like a really good season, and the Bulls have been like one of the better teams in the league. That's really my only argument. I can't make a better argument for DeRozan, especially because I've been preaching to everyone DeRozan's season has been extremely overrated. It's just that I have an uncomfortable time putting someone who isn't in the playoffs in my second seed, which is LeBron, and I have an uncomfortable time putting someone that's been injured for such a large portion in my second team, KD. Even though I think KD is the second best player in the world, and if he actually played the whole year, I feel like he would possibly win MVP.
No.
Possibly.
No.
Possibly.
Not a chance.
Okay, yeah.
Hmm,
Jokic
after
should
After this,
probably
I do want to talk about the Bulls though.
13 guards.
All right.
Donovan Mitchell, CP. Anybody have Trae?
I have Trae.
Yeah,
I
Trae.
have Donovan
Okay.
Trae.
Okay. That's the thing. That's the person I was talking to in the gym.
I think that the way we're ranking this is you're thinking like more about like impact, and I'm thinking more like individual players.
Yeah, I'm completely okay with you guys having Trae. Like I was saying in the gym, I have a problem with this guy not making All NBA team. Like it pains me to not have Trae on an All NBA team, but it's just CP. Yeah, honestly, it's just CP. Like I don't have any argument.
But
it's just
he's
CP.
like impact. You know what I'm saying? He's not like
Yeah, I completely
individual
understand.
player.
Trae has played more games, has had more stats, and led his team offensively, like completely. The Hawks are nothing without Trae, in my opinion.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so again, seeding and also CP. So yeah, impact.
Donovan's
I
kind
think
of
just-
unanimous.
The Suns, yeah, Donovan's unanimous. We don't need to talk about that. The Suns, they're the best team in the league. I wanted them to have 2 All-NBA players. That's it.
That's fair.
Um,
I got Tatum and DeRozan as my forwards.
do we need to? We already talked about Durant, LeBron, Towns. That's my third. Did you have anything different?
For what, forwards?
Forwards, yeah.
I put DeRozan, Tatum. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And then Gobert as your third center?
Yeah.
Dude, me and Henry had like the same list.
Okay, so I have some honorables.
Wait, who'd you have for your guards? Because I might have.
Don and
Trae
CP.
Donovan.
Did you
Oh,
not have Trae and
I had-
Donovan?
I had Trae and
Oh,
CP.
okay,
I left
okay.
Donovan.
No, I think Donovan should make All
Donovan
NBA
needs
team.
to be on the third team, bro.
Yeah, Donovan needs to.
Okay.
Like Donovan's a killer. Like
Okay,
I
well-
had him over Trae easily. It was CP.
It
to
was
me.
it was a tough call between him and
I have
Don
him
and
over.
Trae. But the reason I put Chris Paul is the same reason that I put Ja at first.
Can I ask though? Don made an All NBA team last year. Like, do you think he regressed or?
There's just more people this year.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just we've seen a lot. It's a big growth, and I don't think he regressed, but he didn't get significantly better to the point where I would put him over guys like I would put him over Trae. For example.
Yeah. So I just have some honorable mentions names that like I think got snubbed but could like make an All NBA team. Trae, Bam, Middleton, Draymond, and Harden. Anybody gave like a slight nod to any of those players?
Middleton, not even close. Middleton's not that great.
I'm telling you,
He's a champion.
You like
Giannis is the
Pascal's
only reason-
another one.
I haven't
Yeah.
watched the Raptors at all, actually.
Pascal's been playing fire. Low key, Pascal, this is his best season of his career. And he made All NBA second team that one year.
I think this year's just like way more talented players.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a name out there. Tell me what you think. DeJounte Murray.
No.
Absolutely,
Absolutely
No?
not.
Absolutely
No,
not.
if Trae's not making it, you think I'm going to put Deontay in?
If Shea doesn't make it,
No.
Shea
no.
over DeJounte.
Deontay deserves it more than
over
Shea.
DeJounte.
I'm not a
DeJounte-
I'm not a
Shea
Shea fan.
over
deserves it.
DeJounte.
Okay, the Spurs have more wins.
Dude,
Let's make it clear.
it's not that big of a deal for like what are they, like the 11th seed?
The Spurs are 10th seed right now.
Oh,
Lakers are 11th
Because
seed.
the Lakers
Lakers are 11th seed.
Okay, David. I'm saying Spurs are in the play-in. Hawks are like aren't Hawks like out of the play-in right now, or are
No,
they like
they're
at the
eighth
same?
seed.
Oh, are they?
Right?
No,
Check,
I thought they're.
check.
Aren't they like 10th, 9th or 10th?
No, Hawks are in the plan.
Okay, so
it doesn't matter.
all right. Anyway, I'm just saying. Yeah, Trae and DeJounte,
Hawks
they're
are
in.
10 seed.
Okay,
So,
So
what's
they're
your
in-
argument for Deontay?
I'm just saying if we're talking about team success and stuff, who does the Spurs have that's helping DeJounte really?
Popovich.
Okay, right.
Dude,
But like
okay,
any
we say that-
player wise, you don't have Popovich on the court, you know.
Keldon Johnson, Jakopolo. That's
David,
about it.
okay,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
we're saying like they have a better record. They're 32-45. Like they're not
Hawks.
doing good. No, the Spurs.
Yeah,
I'm talking about DeJounte.
yeah, I know.
They kind of suck.
No,
like
but
ass.
I still have Deontay over Shea.
Mhm.
Like I feel like he's just a more dynamic player and I think he's just better and his team's better overall. That's my opinion. No, I'm okay with you saying Shea is better. I'm just not a big Shea believer personally.
Okay.
I hate the empty stats argument, so I won't say it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Then that's like
That's all I'm gonna say.
negating everything that Josh Giddey has done this year. Then
I don't think Josh Giddey's about that. We want to talk about Rookie of the Year now?
Sure.
Okay.
There's so many.
Jalen
there's-
Green.
No, let's do a ranking because there's just gonna be. That's Wilson. Okay. Rookie of the Year.
Evan Mobley.
Let's
Evan
do like a
Mobley.
ranking. Let's do like top 5. So
Top 5.
Evan,
me-
then Scotty,
Okay.
Evan Mobley's my one.
Wanna? Okay, yeah, I'm putting Evan Mobley.
then Scotty. I got Scotty.
I kind of have Cade.
I have Kate as third.
I'm putting.
Okay, that's okay.
I would probably put Cade a second.
See, again, I like my winning, so
I think
I have-
Cade. If
They're the
Cade didn't,
Pistons.
yeah, I know Evan and Scotty. Evan's my 1, and then Scotty and Cade are my 2s. I'm
Mhm.
just gonna say that.
I put Scotty probably third, but like Cade's solidly second. I think.
You guys are gonna get a kick out of this.
Who's your fourth?
Bones Highland,
Ooh.
No, he
That's
hasn't
a-
played enough this year.
like played enough. What he's played a lot of games.
You would put him.
His minutes. I'm talking about like
Oh.
he doesn't like have like a significant.
I mean,
He didn't really get minutes till the end of the year.
that's true. I guess.
So you would put him over like.
I don't like
uh,
Franz.
You don't like France? Why not?
I feel like empty.
Empty.
I'm not gonna say the specific
Orlando
terms.
wasn't
I
gonna
hate
go
them.
anywhere anyway.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
a bunch of guys
I'm
who've
not
never played on that team.
I'm
before.
not blaming him for it. I'm just saying like that's my belief.
Okay.
And then who else is there?
Giddy.
I think
Giddey,
Jalen
Giddey,
Green's
yeah.
second half of the year is like
Yeah, but I feel like it's just,
debatable to make him fourth.
I think it's debatable to make him 5th, but the thing is,
I
the
would
first
put him
half is just
5th.
such a stinker.
I put.
It wasn't. He just
It-
wasn't making
no,
shots.
it was a
He
stinker.
just wasn't making shots.
It was a stinker.
No, it was.
That's like saying Dave just isn't good because he doesn't make shots. Okay, like okay, like if the ball just went in the basket, he'd be so good. You know, you
Yeah.
can't say that. Yeah, Jalen Green. I have no doubt. To me, I think he'll be like one of the better players in this draft class, like one of the best, like with those 4 that we mentioned in the top 3. But yeah, he hasn't had a good season.
All right,
Underwhelming.
let's talk about this. Rookies who are gonna like take a really big step next year. sophomore
Jalen Green.
season.
Brandon Boston.
That's bias.
That's not bias.
Why would he make a big step?
Because when
with,
he's
with
played,
the Clippers,
when he's played by
with
himself,
the Clippers,
I feel like if they trade him away for something,
okay, yeah, then that's okay.
or if they have another injury again, dude, when he plays, he had like multiple 20-point games.
Yeah, like I'm okay with you saying if he gets traded, but I don't think he'll get traded. That's the thing.
They'll probably keep him.
I
He's
think
doing
given
good.
the opportunity, he can be like a great player.
What time is it?
11:46.
Okay, I gotta leave at like 12:10.
Okay.
Yeah,
Any other awards we should talk about? Like
defensive player of the year. Is that any?
No.
We already kind of talked about MVP. It's just Jokic. It just
Yeah.
is. Defensive player of the year. I have. See, I want. Embiid. No. Gobert, Smart, Embiid. That's my 1, 2, 3.
I'd probably
I think
put
a guard's gonna win.
No,
Win
yeah.
that's
defensive
my
player of
one.
the year.
believing.
I don't think a guard will win like almost ever again.
I mean, I want Smart to win it.
I just think that's my opinion. It's not my prediction of what will happen. I just would, if you gave me the poll right now, I would put Smart as my
I
second.
think
You don't
Smart.
have Giannis up there?
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I'd probably-
Okay, Giannis is probably my second.
I got Giannis at 1. You know, Mikal Bridges is actually like being considered.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. I gotta rethink this.
Yeah.
Why Giannis?
You
So
also
just because
have-
I'm tired of Gobert being in the conversation,
Sure.
Giannis, Mikal, Gobert.
I mean, Giannis is.
Are we
already gone
taking?
once,
Are we
so-
talking about what we want or what's probably gonna
What
happen?
if I gave you a poll?
Yeah,
what
but
you would select?
Gobert's gone.
I probably
How
put.
many times? 2
I
or
put
3
Smart
times?
Bridges Gobert, but I mean,
You put Smart first.
I'm biased. Yes.
Smart's
Very
not.
Wowzers.
extremely biased.
Are we thinking
Wow.
about like who's gonna win or who you want to win?
Who if
Who
you
you
gave
think-
if I
who you
gave you a
think should
poll,
win?
who you would put?
I put Giannis.
I put Smart.
Giannis, Gobert, Smart, Mikal Bridges, Joel Embiid. That's
Put
my
in
order.
Bridges at 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Time
Embiid and Mikal are like switchable.
I would if he. This injury is really bad for him for his
It's
chances
kinda-
because it happens right before.
Do you think the Celtics could still like fuck people up without time?
No.
Yeah.
Al Horford
I
at
don't think
center?
they're going to go anywhere this year anyway, so.
Oh, really?
I
Well,
think they're a
I
second
think they
round
had a
If
exit.
they
chance.
get
I
if they
think
get
they had a
Tom Lord
chance.
back by the second round, it's possible.
I mean, he's not gonna be as good.
Yeah, but I mean, his presence is still like I think.
His 6'8" presence.
Well, I mean, just because of like his he'll still be able to block shots. You know, like that's not.
On a torn meniscus.
Well, that's been repaired.
Okay. I
They
just
wouldn't. I don't think they play.
I still think the Celtics have a chance to make it
It
deeper.
depends on the first round matchup.
It really depends if they hit the Bucks. To me,
Yeah.
If you hit the Bucks and you don't have Time Lord and you have fucking Giannis
I
Yeah.
think
against
that
Al Horford,
the Celtics are going to lose in the second. Oh wait, currently they're going to play the Bucks. Yeah, they lost.
do you think the Lakers
Who do the
are gonna
Bucks
make the
play
playoffs?
for
Cleveland.
Cleveland?
Cleveland's fucked.
Yeah,
because
Cleveland
all their
is.
injuries.
Cleveland's gone.
Yeah. Do you think the
Faded.
Lakers have a chance to make the playoffs?
No.
Oh, they can. Oh, like in the play-in or what?
Okay, no. First of all, do you think they'll make the play-in?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
didn't know how good AD
It's-
would be, but after seeing him play
They're-
yesterday, it was okay.
They're one game behind the Spurs, and there's like
The
6 games
rest of
left?
the rest of the schedule is like kind of tough. I don't know what the Spurs is like.
Okay, but you think they'll make the play-in?
Yeah, they'll make.
I
the
think
play.
they'll make, and if they make the play-in, they'll lose to the Clippers or the Wolves
They'll beat the Pelicans though.
or the Pelicans. They'll lose to anybody
Yeah.
they play. They're gonna lose.
Low key Pelicans kind of been fucking them up.
Yeah.
Like even yesterday when they had the big three, they kind of fucked them up. Like Bi, oh my god, I'm not gonna get on my Bi.
I mean,
rant.
CJ though is
CJ's tough.
CJ's
I know I was like going on a big rant once CJ got traded to the Pelicans, but he's actually good. If Zion comes back next year, like and it looks like Zion, this is gonna be fun.
Mhm.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Anything else you want to talk about?
The Clippers are gonna win the championship. All right, thanks for listening.
All right, bye, orange juice.